The day Bubba was born, he almost died because our father was an extremely abusive man, violently abusive. He beat our mother the day I was born, too. The reason my mom had taken drugs and had me in a car, she didn't know she was in labor. She thought she had a backache from the beating she had taken the night before. So the family knew that my mother was being severely beaten while she was pregnant with all of her children. And nobody did anything to intervene or protect the children until my grandmother took me. When Bubba was born, and little Ronnie was born, the exact situation was that my dad had come home from work, angry, and he had decided in his mind that the child in my mother's stomach was going to be another girl, like me and my older sister. And he was screaming that he wasn't going to have another goddamn girl. Not another goddamn girl. And he beat her. And he sat on her stomach. And he choked her. And my brother was born by emergency C-section. And they thought that he would die. He was eventually diagnosed with cerebral palsy. It wasn't a natural cerebral palsy diagnosis. He wasn't naturally born handicapped. Our father beat him so severely while he was in utero that he would spend the rest of his life eating through a G-tube and wearing diapers. He would never speak. He would never walk. He spent all of his time in a pink rocking chair that smelled of urine because my mother never cleaned it. And the majority of the time, he wouldn't even be clothed because it was just easier. Just like it's easier to let a baby go naked. And now, so long after his death, this woman, his own maternal aunt, my mother's sister, has been visiting the grave with bottles of apple juice because a friend of hers has been holding fundraisers to desecrate that grave with urine. Her friend has been raising money for 5 years to target and desecrate my disabled brother's grave. And this is the face of the woman who actually physically visited the grave when my mother died with a bottle of apple juice, and who is planning to make another visit to the grave with another bottle of apple juice for her good friend that is targeting the grave of her disabled nephew that never did anything to her in his entire life. He never did anything but be crippled. But that was enough to enrage my aunt to the point that she would regularly visit his grave to desecrate it. Because that's the type of family that I have. And it's never going to be okay.